A Brooklyn Park man is accused of striking an 11-year-old girl with a car as she got off a school bus. According to a criminal complaint, the driver had drugs and alcohol in his system. 60-year-old Gregory Garth is charged with 2 counts of criminal vehicular operation while under the influence of alcohol and 1 count of criminal vehicular operation while under the influence of drugs. The crash happened last May in North Minneapolis. The girl suffered a skull fracture and needed multiple surgeries to relieve pressure on her brain. Court documents show the girl is expected to suffer permanent memory loss. The criminal complaint also says the bus driver had not activated the school bus stop arm and flashing lights because it was a temporary stop and not the usual drop-off point, which was hindered by construction. The case serves as a reminder about the importance of school bus safety and how vulnerable kids are getting off the bus. Pafua Yang met with the Wayzata School District today about their initiative to keep students safe. Pafua?
Shannon, the Wayzata School District took to social media with a creative and informative video on school bus safety. The video is intended to be for incoming kindergarten families who may feel a little intimidated about riding the big yellow bus.
Bus safety is an issue just regardless. It's an issue for every district, and it's something that we pay attention to. So if we can get people to be and think about being more safe on the way to the bus and make it kind of more fun too, so educational and informative and fun, then that's all the better for us.
School officials say one big tip for students is if you drop something near or underneath the bus, don't grab it. Let an adult or your bus driver know and have them pick it up.
Always be aware on the streets if there's not a sidewalk or something, walk close to the curb and against traffic. So if you're walking, and this goes for anybody really, if you're walking to the bus stop, you want to walk against traffic so that you can see the drivers and then the drivers can see you.
As for drivers, you must stop from all directions if a school bus has its flashing lights and stop arm out. The only time you don't have to stop is if the roadway is separated by a divided medium and you're coming from the opposite direction.
All right, thank you, Pafua. You have until this Sunday to sign up for Hennepin County's Zero Waste Challenge. The county will select 50 households to take the 8-month challenge. Participants will be asked to weigh their waste before the program starts and toward the end to determine their progress.
It's going to either a waste-to-energy facility or it's going to a landfill, and that all costs money. And when it's going to a landfill, it's there forever. It's something that we, the residents of Minnesota, are going to pay to manage forever, and it could potentially be a threat to our groundwater.
County officials say in the last 2 years, the program helped reduce waste by nearly 30%. Brooklyn Park officials spent the summer bringing City Hall out to the neighborhoods. They called it City Hall on the Go, and city staff heard some common threads.
People are also surprised to realize or find out that we offer a home premises survey, which is like a security survey of your home. It's a free service.
I didn't know that you license people who knock door to door. So those are common questions that we get.
When are you going to fix my street? And then we take a look at the map and show them that we have a plan. Every 7 years we focus on one of our 7 street maintenance districts, and we can tell them what year we're going to be there to fix their street.
Right now our biggest topic is chicken, pigs, and goats. So it'll be on the council soon.
The program raised awareness of city services. Saturday is a big night for music at the Hilde Performance Center in Plymouth. Neil Persley has a preview in today's Weekend Showcase.
Live at the Hilde, will be our 7th concert out there in Plymouth. We've had a variety of artists from Goo Goo Dolls, Cheap Trick, Big Head Todd and the Monsters, ZZ Ward, Eric Hutchinson, and many others.
And this year's lineup is fantastic as well.
Our lineup this year will open with DJ Shannon Blowtorch, who is an award-winning DJ here in the Twin Cities. Also then GB Layton, who's another local regional artist who has a lot of fan favorites in the region. And the headliners are the Bodines.
If you go, there are several ticket levels you might be interested in. General admission lawn tickets are $30. VIP general admission featuring a private bar for $75. And VIP Gold Circle tickets for $150, featuring seating in the Gold Circle section, a preferred parking pass, and a private bar. And last but not least,
And then also the pond party deck, which is my favorite. And that is an enclosed area on the pond with great sight lines to the venue. That is $100. And that includes, again, a private bar, seating area, and a commemorative show laminate.
there are not a lot of outdoor amphitheaters in the Twin Cities area that can compare with the Hilde. It should be a wonderful music event. For Weekend Showcase from Plymouth, Neil Persley, CCX News.
The gates open at 5 p.m. on Saturday, and we will have ticket details on our website. When several police officers descend on a donut shop, the jokes sometimes write themselves. But today's donut run was special. Officers were on the roof of the Dunkin' Donut shop in New Hope, raising money for Special Olympics. They took in just over $1,080 on Friday morning, and they also got to talk to people in a more relaxed environment.
We get to interact with the community, visit with kids that are coming up to get coffee and donuts with their mom and dad, and give them stickers, and just be in a different aspect of the job.
This is the third year for the fundraiser at the New Hope location, and officers also participated in Maple Grove as well. For more on these stories, make sure you check out our website, ccxmedia.org.
The first matches of the season for some fall sports teams take place late next week. For one local boys soccer team, that's not a lot of time to get a young side ready to play.
That yellow group's going to defend. Wayzata boys soccer can boast to 4 state tournament appearances and 1 state championship since 2014. Lofty goals are in the mindset of players and coaches again this fall.
We always have that expectation, but I think every program in the state does. Everyone's chasing to get to the bank every year, so we're like everyone else. We'd like to be at the bank at the end, but it takes hard work and everyone working together, being on the same page.
While the Trojans should be among Class AA's best, it won't be an easy road in 2019. Just 2 full-time starters, forward Charlie Casimir and midfielder Ben Ludke, returned from 2018.
We are losing a lot of seniors this year, but we still have some really great seniors with us and a lot of experienced players. So I don't think that's going to be too much of a detriment. We have a really great coach and we have a really great program, so I think we can catch up.
We lost a lot of goals last year from seniors that graduated. Our leading goal scorer from 2 years ago, Patrick Wea, is now playing for the Minnesota United Academy team, so us finding goals is going to be our biggest challenge.
While scoring could be an issue, the players believe the program's continued emphasis and skilled defending will lead to success.
Definitely our defending. I mean, coach always can draw up the best plans that we can so that we can defend, and it really comes down to what team can let up the least amount of goals. So if we're only letting in 1-0 every single game, we just got to put 1 or 2 in, and that can finalize every game for us. So.
Buffalo and St. Michael Albertville join the Lake Conference this season, but Wayzata opens the year with 4 non-conference opponents, beginning with a home match against Mounds View on Thursday. In prep football, Park Center is hoping to take a step forward this fall after winning 2 games in 2018. Here's Jay Wilcox with today's training camp report.
Park Center is looking to rebuild, and the first signs are promising. People are flying around the practice field.
There's definitely a significant change of focus. Everyone's way more focused now. People are working way more harder, and people are more upbeat. People are more in tune to football.
As a captain, I've been trying to keep all the younger dudes on track and trying to keep them motivated to be as great as some of the best players we have on our team, which is really good that we have, because a lot of the young dudes we have in this group, they have really high motivation to work hard in the weight room, work hard on the field.
One person who is moving a little slower at Pirates camp, second-year head coach Jordan Salas.
I'm doing okay. I tore my Achilles on July 17th, running with the boys. I'm not a young man anymore, but, we're getting there.
There's definitely some talent and experience for the Pirates. Linebacker Osiris Moore and speedy running back Raymond Andrews are key seniors. along with Datavius Frierson, a defensive end linebacker and wide receiver who is still learning the game but has off-the-charts athleticism and has 7 D1 college offers, including some from Big Ten schools. Tight end Amir Maduin is another potential star. The Pirates were 2-7 last year, and the first part of turning that around is the mental game.
I think we can go through adversity and come back and come strong. And I feel like we'll be tested, but we can bounce back. We're that type that we're resilient. We'll show that through the season.
It's all about life building, and if we could translate that to the football field, we're going to be very successful. No matter if we lose by 5 and it's a heartbreaking game, they competed, and as long as they walk with their heads up and chest out, we're gonna be okay.
Optimism is high at Park Center. We'll see how that translates on the scoreboard this fall. Jay Wilcox, CCX Sports.
Here's the lowdown on the Pirates. They were 2-7 last fall. 8 starters are back on the defensive side of the ball, where former Brooklyn Center head coach John Licciardi takes over as coordinator. The Pirates open the season August 29th at home against Irondale.